Hello to all you beautiful people out there. Regnilla over here bringing you the next episode of Monster Hunter Portable 3rd. In today's episode, we are actually not taking on the urgent quest Gen Moran just yet. Instead, we're going to be focusing on a couple of quest types. And the first one we're going to be doing is an epic hunting quest. Now, if you are the type of person that just wants to get to the end of the game as quickly as possible, then this is the video for you. But if you are the completionist type, then this is something you're going to want to take a look at. So the quest that we are going to be doing is, let's pull it up here. Try to find it first. Okay, there it is. Embraced by Silver. You'll know it's an epic hunting quest because it will say it at the very top of the little scroll thing. And there are some rules to keep in mind here. In Monster Hunter Portable 3rd, epic hunting quests come in forms where you're taking on either 2 or 3 monsters, sometimes maybe even 4 later on. It depends on the quest type, but we'll find that later on in the series. But in this case, we are taking on 3 monsters, and the first thing you're going to want to do is know what items you're going to use on which monsters, because that item management is the first thing you always want to keep in mind when you're starting out with quests like these. And let's see, we are gifted with a Psycho Serum as an item, and this item is helpful if you lose track of a monster. So in epic hunting quests, only one monster is available at any given time. In this case, it looks like, not sure which one that is. It seems like it could be a Volvidon, but at a second glance, maybe not. So we'll have to take a look to know for sure. So usually the monsters come out in a specific sequence, and you have to defeat each monster in turn in order for the next one to spawn in. Once the one defeated gets despawned, then the next one spawns in. And the other thing to keep in mind when doing quests like these is that you will not be able to get any carves off of these monsters. Instead, you will get Mega Potions. So, okay. Looks like whatever was here has left. So let's just go over here. No, he's not here either. So let's use the Psycho Serum. Just use this real quick. Alright, whatever it is that we are after is in Area 5 now. And it might be going into Area 3. Okay. Alright, we're just going to go around in circles. So it's based on the speed of this monster, it could very well be a Volvidon. And, you know, it's of the 3 monsters that have been seen, usually they appear from left to right. Oh, there he is. Yeah. Kind of just rough riding it through the tundra. Okay. And it's a rather small Volvidon, not too big. Okay. And thankfully, I'm a little bit farther in the game as opposed to where this quest is at, so I have better equipment, and that could be very helpful for you if you are the type that really struggle with quests. You might want to hold off on doing certain quests until later when you have better equipment, and it'll just help you get through the quest a little bit easier. Okay, just go nuts on the Volvidon. Now usually, at the very least back in Freedom Unite and Monster Hunter Tri, when you're up against multiple monsters, they're supposed to have reduced health. And I've been noticing in Portable 3rd that doesn't appear to be the case. Some of these monsters are taking just as long to kill normally as they would if I was just fighting them by their lonesome. Okay, and he's weak, so he's going to be leaving us here real soon. But he's not going anywhere because, well, he's dead now. Okay. So if I go ahead and try carving him, it's not going to do me any good. So you're only going to get Mega Potions off these monsters. So absolutely pointless to try to to try to carve them, or even get shinies, as you can see there. So I'm going to use my first aid medicine, take care of that. And the next monster that should be spawning in is the Great Baggi, which we can fight in Area 7. It's either Area 7 or Area 2 that he comes out in. I'm pretty confident it's Area 7, because that is the Baggi nest. Uh-oh, didn't mean to do that. Alright, just sharpen my weapon here real quick. And my goal, or at least the resources I'm saving, are all my traps, specifically for the Lingombi that's going to be at the very end of this quest. Alright, I think I hear him. Yep, there he is. Look at this big boy. Okay, but aside from resource management, this is pretty much playing as any other quest would. You just gotta focus on what monsters you are gonna save what items for, and if you do that, then you can have an advantage against monsters that probably give you a little bit of trouble. Let's see, I should have some flash bombs on hand. Yes. So that's going to be very helpful just by getting these guys, keeping them still. Doesn't have to be for very long, but just enough to where I can get some good shots in. Oh boy, that's not good. Alright, looks like he's recovered from being stunned. Getting right in there. I really don't like that little tail swipe of his. I also don't like that hip check. I don't like anything about the Great Baggi. He's a monster that just kind of lasts a little too long. Okay. Trying to focus on that head wherever I can. Now he's back into rage mode. Okay, that's a good sign. Okay, that's 2 down and 1 to go. And I believe Lingombi is going to spawn into Area 2. Alright, we're good to go. So just going to mosey on into Area 2, sharpen my weapon, and get ready for the last monster in the lineup. Alright, so get my rations. Got my whetstones. Okay, and as a matter of fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back into Area 7 and just take a look. And keep an eye on the Great Baggi, wait for it to despawn, and then I can face off against Lingombi. Wait for it to despawn, and then I can tell when the Lingombi spawns in. Okay, it turns out the Lingombi does not spawn into Area 2, but instead spawns in Area 3. But doesn't make much of a difference because this guy is still going to go down just the same. So, got a shock trap up here. I'm going to wait for him to try to come to me. There we go. Just get him right in the face. Oh, and there's something nice. We haven't gone over this yet, but your feline comrades can get skills, and if they have the right skills, then they can be very, very helpful In this particular case, my felines have the shock trap skill. So they can plant shock traps for me. And in order to put skills on your felines, you have to go to the little feline board that's either in your house or in the farm, and you have to go to skills where you have a limited number of slots, kind of like with the decoration slots in armor sets. Oh god, where you can apply skills, and if you have enough comrade points, you can apply certain skills to your comrades. But you are pretty limited about what sort of slots that you have available and what skills you can add in. And so I had to get rid of a couple things that I kind of didn't want to get rid of. So my felines have less resistance to elemental attacks, and they have reduced health. But in exchange, they have, let's see, they have a slightly higher defense, and they have the ability to use shock traps, and they also have health flutes. So it's nice. All right, I'm going to lead the Lungambi over to here. There we go. Having your felines set up an extra trap for you can be a game changer, depending on what sort of monster that you're fighting. Or it could just be helpful, save you some resources, and as a result, it can make your life quite a bit easier. Oh boy, didn't want to do that. Now, Lungambi over here should be getting pretty weak. Oh, that's not good. Stay away from his ice. Avoid that ice blight. Okay, that's good. Little Lungambi's lasting a long time in this case. Alright, might need to use a pitfall trap, get him underground, take more shots at his head. Yeah, the most challenging part about this quest is keeping everything in a nice time limit. Oh, what is he doing? I have not seen this behavior from Lungambi before. Looks like he's eating. Oh, come on. Thanks, Baggi, you bastard. Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to wait for the freaking bunny to come back over here. Come on. Come here. No, that's not the way you want to go, buddy. I imagine he's getting fairly weak at this point, but kind of hard to tell. If I had the Capture Guru skill available, then I would know exactly, but I'm not going to be worried about that skill for the longest time. Okay, come on, get those blows into the head. Okay, there we go. Now he's... Okay, now he's dead. Alright. Excellent. So there isn't really much to it with this quest. It's all about resource management and knowing what you're going to use on what monster when. And in quests like this, it's pretty easy since these monsters aren't very difficult. However, things get quite noticeably harder in later hunts, especially when you get into high rank. And at that point, you could be dealing with, let's say, an Agnactor, a Tigrex, and a Diablos all in one. Probably unlikely, but the arena exists for a reason. But that's going to do it for me and this video. Thank you all so much for watching. If you're interested in any of my other content, be sure to smash on one of those annotations that'll be featured at the end of this video, and I will see you all again next time. Take care, people.